that feel like a playoff game?
Yeah, it was a big game. I guess you could say it felt that way, yeah.
How would you describe the way your defense played today?
Boy, just running and hitting low, hitting and running.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah, competing, and that's a very tough offense. Their run game and just their weapons and the way the quarterback moves around. I mean, it's tough to contain. To hold them to 17 points is really a great accomplishment. I think it was a great team accomplishment. Also, I thought everybody played well, special teams, defense, and offense. Great team win.
What did you see on Frank Gore's run, and why was he so successful in getting out there?
On the one there at the end of the looked like it was well blocked. Giro had been saving that call in his back pocket and picked the exact right time to call it, and Frank executed it.
You're always very good about saying every game's important, but was it important in retrospect for you guys to beat Seattle? Do it once this year?
Yeah, very important. Very important. Like every game. I mean, absolutely.
Jim, on Gore's run, had the team or the offense talked about what to do in that situation when he went down instead of going out of bounds, or was that just Frank realizing where he was in that situation?
Yeah, I think that was Frank realizing where he was in that situation. Yeah, not going out of bounds, but yeah, we were trying to score. We were trying to get the touchdown at that point. And a great play by Kaepernick. That was the quarterback sweep. Another really good call, timely call, and Colin did a great job. Didn't talk about anything. Didn't talk about him staying in bounds. Didn't talk about him getting out of bounds. Just told him to get the first down, and he went and did it.
Jimmy went for the field goal on that first score right away. You never second thought about it, 4th and 1. Would you just think it was a field goal kind of game? You just want to get the points there? What was the thinking on that?
Yeah, I just had the feeling to take the points at that point. Yeah, early in the game like that, but.
Did you offer Colin any words of encouragement after the interception down in the red zone there by the goal line?
Well, I mean, it's just similar things I told various players throughout the game. We just keep fighting. It's going to be a long game, and just keep fighting. Offensively, defensively, special teams. I mean, kind of kept reiterating that to several guys, but they were. I mean, they didn't need to hear that. This was one of those games. There was very little talk, very little motivational type of talk. They didn't need to hear anything about how to play. I mean, it's just one of those games like the great Justin Smith has a great quote, and so it was one of those kind of games.
What's this great quote?
Yard's tough to come by the Oh, yeah, what's Justin's quote?
I don't know if I want to say it. Yeah.
That's right. You already started. You can't tease.
Paraphrase.
One of the fellows will tell you.
Yard's tough to come by today, especially in the ground, but you stuck with the running game. Is it because Frank is going to pop one? Eventually, was it hard to stick with a rushing game on a day like today?
He popped a few. We knew we had to play good football. You have to play good football against this team. You got to be able to protect. You got to be able to throw it downfield. You got to be able to hit checkdowns, hit the backside of the backfield, and you got to be able to run the ball. I thought we stayed true to what we wanted to do as a game plan, and that was just positive plays. Eliminate the negative plays, and we had a few, but to the most part, I thought it was a very, very good job there.
Do you anticipate seeing the Seahawks again in the playoffs?
We anticipate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're playing really good football, and each game is the most important game of the year for us right now, and we'll take it one game at a time, just like we did in this game, and took it one play at a time, and you hope that collectively that gets it done.
Is this defense like that? You have to be a little bit more proactive on offense, less conservative?
I thought we were. I thought we were aggressive. If that's what you mean, proactive.
The quarterback sweeps are another one that Roman had in his back pocket, kind of waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, we had not talked about that play until that situation came up there, and it was a red zone call, but yeah, we hadn't gotten to it until that point.
The defense uncharacteristically gave up some big plays in that second quarter. How big was that touchdown touchdown for Vernon at the end of the first half?
Oh, big. All points on the board today were big. I mean, you saw it was a tight game, and you know, all was critical, all was important. I mean, they made a lot of plays. We made plays. It was one of those tight ball games.
You said that there wasn't a lot of motivational words necessary, but there were a lot of talking between the players and all that.
Was there?
Yeah. Do you worry that it's going to get, do you ever worry it's going to get too far over the edge, that your players are going to get too far over the edge with that? There were some penalties too for that.
Yeah. Too far over the edge. I mean, I don't know. I didn't like getting penalties, you know, and we're not allowed to talk about them, so I don't know what there's to say about it.
Jim, what was the nature of Wright's injury, and what did staff tell you that allowed him to get back in the game?
The nature of the injury, I mean, he was never ruled out. I mean, he was talking well, you know, right on when we first got out there. So I really stepped back in those situations and just lend support, just pat him on the leg, and you know, that's about it. The doctors take care of all that stuff.
Jim, you've been a part of some great rivalries in your coaching and playing career. How much do you enjoy this one with the Seahawks that you've developed or are developing right now, being a part of this thing?
Enjoy it. I would not the word I would use, but you know, feels like you go to the dentist chair and 3.5 hours of getting root canal worked on you. You know, they're tough. These games are only for the tough, and you know, both teams. I mean, played extremely hard, played extremely well. So we'll move on and get ready for the Tampa Bay Bucks.